Hi, I'm going to do a quick review of the GA5151F from Eonon. So navigation will load whichever navigation app you have set. So right now I'm using here because it has offline maps. But it also has Google Maps if you have an internet connection. You'll notice the unit is pretty speedy. The radio app is pretty nice, simple. It has a auto scanning feature where if I press this button, it'll go through and seek all the stations and add them to the buttons automatically. There's a ton of buttons, 18 presets. The music app isn't that great. It's pretty bare bones. I installed a couple CDs on here. But to actually find music on here, it's not the best. You don't really get a list. You kind of have to pick the folder and then you can skip through the songs. But it's not really an easy way of going through. You can install any music app you want on here. I installed one called Double Twist that I like a lot better, but the problem is you can't use any of the steering wheel controls to do this. For me, I use the regular one if I'm listening on random, or if I actually want to go and find music and play it that way, I'll use Double Twist. But it would be nice if I could use my steering wheel controls in other apps other than the default ones. I haven't tried, I use the browser, it's fine. I haven't tried the video app or the DVD app yet. I don't really plan on using them very much. I used the Bluetooth to make a phone call. The person on the other end said that there was a loud buzz. The audio quality wasn't very good. There is a microphone you can plug into the back, but I didn't do that. I think next time I open it up, I might plug in the microphone. Yes, these are all the apps. The only app I actually installed was a Double Twist and the Here Maps app. But you can install anything you want off the Google Play Store or from wherever. So a lot of power. Oh, go look at the settings here real quick. They're there. So one of the weird things about this is that if I go into the Elements menu, I can pick the color of these buttons on the side of the unit. So there it goes red. But then it goes away, and I cannot keep them on. They only go on for a moment, and then they pop off again. You see that? I can pick any color I want, but they don't stay. I don't know why. It's not anything about like the LED burning out because I can keep tapping it and it'll stay on indefinitely. But it doesn't stay on, and I don't know. There must be a setting that I cannot find, or some kind of software bug. It's not a big deal for me, but you know, it's weird. I also have a gap between my air conditioning controls and the unit, but I actually think I broke a tab on here. It's actually the air conditioning unit, I think, isn't low enough. And that was when I was running the cables through these USB cables you can run through, and so you can plug, your iPhone or whatever cable into here and power, but all you get is power. You can't actually send any kind of data through this, as far as I know. So you cannot plug in an iPod to the unit, which is kind of annoying. But you got 2 SD card slots, and you can plug in whatever and use whatever music player, video player app you want. I like how these aren't spring loaded like on the older models, so it's a lot easier to put cards in and pull them out. Anything else I want to talk about in the settings? I'm already so I don't know, driving settings, anything in there? Oh yeah, one other thing about this unit. If I put it in reverse, it goes to the rear view camera, and I don't have a backup camera, so I get this no signal thing, and I cannot find a way I don't think there is a way to turn this off, which was a little annoying. It also by default turns off the music, but you can disable that here. You go reversing volume on, I think was the option, to keep the music playing while you're in reverse. there's a whole bunch of options in here for binding the keys. I haven't messed around with this. This might be a way to use my steering wheel keys on other apps. I don't know. I haven't messed around with any of that yet. So that's it. Quick overview of the new Eonon head unit.